Hi again. As you can see from the background, it's very much brighter outside than it usually was when I did these, and that's thanks to the wonderful thing we call daylight savings time, which I'm not very enthusiastic about personally. Losing an hour today kind of sucked, but gosh, kind of lost my train of thought. Yeah, it's like 6, almost 7 p.m. already, and it's still this bright outside, so that's a first for doing these. Honestly, I'd been thinking about it and I wasn't quite sure what to talk about this time. I guess one of the first things that came to mind is that I still kind of have like some feelings of dread and anxiety when it comes time to like have to do another one of these, but I can't let myself give up on it. I think I would be really unhappy with myself if I gave up on doing this. Uh, it's going to be kind of really quick change of direction, but in regards to like taking the Dutasteride, I did say last time that I wasn't going to do updates about it every video, and that it would probably be like once a month or whatever. But I do want to like talk about that at least a little bit this time because um, last time I had mentioned that I was getting like very noticeable brain fog and I guess like disorientation and stuff right after I took it the first time and like the next time and so on. It's kind of faded with each time that I've taken it. The most intense feeling was the very first time I took it, and then the second time that I took it, it lasted for like maybe a few hours or so, and then after that, it was even less. I couldn't tell you the exact amount of time, and basically, I've reached a point to where I don't feel any different when I do take it now, and I have been taking it every other day instead of every day, and I haven't really noticed any other side effects either. Um, like people say that they get a lot of shedding, and I guess like if I am like shedding more hair than I was before, it's such an insignificant amount that I can't even like tell if it's really any more than I had been before. And honestly, in regards to like the libido side effects that people talk about, it's honestly seemed like I've gotten more libido than less from it, which could possibly be because I had been taking the estradiol for 2 months prior to starting the Dutasteride too. And from what I've read, Dutasteride increases testosterone by like roughly 20%, which I mean, I have been somewhat concerned about, but not like too significantly. I think that can kind of be addressed in some way going forward. Um, and I'm not sure what that's going to be, but we'll get there when we do, I guess, or when I do. Um, Gosh, I had another thing to say and it kind of slipped my mind again. Oh, yeah. It was about the dutasteride still, just that it does seem like my skin is clearing up more now that I've been on it, which was actually a pretty big motivator for me to take it because I've been doing basically everything that I could. I have a very strict skincare routine that I follow every night before bed that takes me over an hour to do because I have to wait for each thing to dry before I can put on the next thing. And it is mostly stuff that I've been prescribed by my dermatologist. I do use a non prescription moisturizer because, that's just the way it is. I have to buy the moisturizer. But yeah, it takes quite a bit of time, but I follow it diligently, and I eat healthy too because of I can't seem to have sugar. And as I mentioned in earlier videos, it seems like even things like gluten and dairy and even some other healthy things kind of irritate me because of some sort of gastrointestinal issue. So, I mean, I'm doing like basically everything that I can. So that was a very big motivator for me to start taking Dutasteride, aside from wanting to, have my hair improve from where it had gone. More density and have my hairline come back, and that's the goal. And it seems like everything's going pretty well in that regard so far, and I'm really grateful for that. I guess like at least to change subjects again, this week has been kind of okay. Not like too particularly eventful. Other than that, it was finally like a full 5 day week at work again, which was kind of like difficult to get through. It just feels it's exhausting when you get like to the the last day. I really feel like the whole 4 day work week thing should become like fully normalized because it seems more like the right thing. Personally, I feel like with a 2 day weekend, it doesn't even really feel like you have a full 2 days off because you didn't have the full day on Friday, and you don't really either have the full day on Sunday. I feel because you have to treat the next day like you're going to work and go to bed early and everything because that's actually the way that it is. So I don't know, maybe I'm weird for feeling that way, but I feel like Saturday is the only real day that you actually have off on a 5 day work week. And yeah, I just I mean, I can get through it. It's just I think it helps psychologically, and maybe even in other ways too, to have that extra day to kind of recover and take care of things that are important, that are outside of work at your place of employment. um, so yeah, I guess that's my take on the work week, which doesn't really matter, I guess. I don't know. Uh, Aside from that, I've mostly been doing spending time with friends. I've been going to my therapy appointment and doing like the homework assignments that she gives to me, which I mean does take up more time too. And I do kind of feel like anxiety about that, like especially because of my financial situation. I don't make like a lot of money at my job, and I do still like to be able to do things that I at least enjoy on the side too, because it helps with mental health and stuff. So I don't know. I really am not sure how I'm going to make everything work, but I guess in general, I have felt a bit more optimistic this week, and I think that it's at least due in part to um, my skin looking better thanks to the medication, and the thought of my hair being better too with some time, and being able to look the way that would make me feel comfortable and happier in my body. That's a future that I like to look forward to and has made me feel better about life. Um, Kind of surprised at how fast that this went, especially with how anxious and I was about having to do it. But we only got 15 seconds left, so I guess I'm gonna say thank you very much for watching, and I really appreciate it if you're here, and that I will see you in the next video. So thank you very much. Bye.